Welcome to the final video of week 4 of Gauntlet AI. The focus this week was to add agents and measure their accuracy through metric collection. The agent I added was a employee's AI assistant that allows you to run commands, summarize tickets, and one feature called YOLO mode that analyzes a ticket for you and submits a sequence of actions to progress the ticket towards resolution. So if I message the assistant just saying hi, you can see that it's a fully working LLM. I can ask the assistant to change the ticket priority to medium. We should see it update. Cool. So the title of the ticket is quite urgent. It mentions security vulnerabilities, so it's probably a pretty serious ticket. So let's ask it to read the ticket and update the priority. And as we can see, it correctly updated it to high. You can also do multiple tool calls, so you can ask it to update the status and also add an internal note based on the context of um, the ticket that it read. Also, we can take a look. Added a internal note about the pending status of the ticket and relevant context. So these are all the tool calls that you can use. There's about 8 in total. And so the way we went about collecting metrics is by creating a set of 20 test cases that uh, broke it down into single tool calls, multi-tool calls, which is just a permutation of these single tool calls. I think there's like 8 in total, so just 8 choose 2. I took a subset of those 8 choose 2 results, and then have 5 YOLO runs that um, analyze the ticket and attempt to solve it. So we can try to show one of those YOLO runs. Right now, we can see the state of the ticket in pretty rough shape. We can try to ask it to read the ticket and assign it to the best agent. So it being a technical ticket, it should probably assign it to a technical agent. And so we'll take a look and see what it does here in a moment. So agent 1, you can see it's been assigned. We go to the supervisor view and see agent 1 has technical skills and product development skills. So that makes sense. Um, so the resulting accuracy this week was pretty high. I think it only failed a couple test cases that we had for it. We made a few improvements over the Friday iteration we submitted. I think the accuracy there was about 50%, and here we're clearing well over 90. The test cases are simple and should be passing, but it's good to see progress. And the performance is also much better. And the way we went about measuring performance and accuracy was using Langsmith. So we have a set of about 20 runs here. We annotated them, whether or not they were the correct actions being taken, and the accuracy of those actions that could mean content is the messages being added in the correct location, things like that. And we see that the P99 is now 30 seconds. To give context, the prior submission, it was about a minute. So we cut it down quite a bit. And I can show the final feature, which is YOLO mode. Let's maybe pick this one. So we have another urgent security vulnerability ticket created. And let's say I don't want to go through the steps of assessing this ticket and trying to solve it. I could just open up the AI assistant, type YOLO, and it's going to go through, ingest the ticket context, and come up with a series of actions it thinks that will progress the ticket to a final state. So based on what I can see here, it set it to pending, set the priority to high, which makes sense. It's an urgent security issue. And then here in a moment, we're going to get the ticket trace. Actually, I could pull it up here. So looks like it. So it updated the ticket priority. It smart assigned the ticket, added an internal note, updated the ticket status, and added another internal note. So it gives us a nice little summary. And I think this looks pretty good. And it helps the ticket come to a final state. So here's the trace. And yeah, I think that's it for the features this week.